Happy summer, Shabbat Shalom. For those of us here in the northern hemisphere, it is finally summer. Here in New Mexico, where I live, it's been slow to come. We still have cold nights and cold mornings, but everything's finally starting to burst into bloom. And I'm very aware that in some ways the summer energy is counter to the inward turning impulse of Shabbat, because the energy of summer encourages us to go outward, and the invitation of Shabbat is to turn inward. So how do we come to balance with those two energies in this time, to be able to actually drop in to the lush beauty of summer and not skim over the surface? So on this Shabbat, I encourage you to really focus in on the explosion of life that is summer. Pick one or two things or spaces to really enter into deeply. Like, I might contemplate this water feature beside me instead of just running back and forth from my car to the house and vaguely hearing it and thinking how nice it is to hear running water, but to actually sit beside that water and take it in with all my senses. I also want to acknowledge that this summer solstice is the anniversary of the death of my two stepfathers, the deaths of my two stepfathers. And for my mother, as a bereaved widow, this is an especially crucial first year marker. For those of you who don't know or don't remember, and I don't expect you to, my mother's partner died last year on summer solstice, actually on June 22nd. And a few hours later, my former stepfather, my mother's previous partner, who was still very much in our lives and friends with my mother's current partner, also died. And so this summer solstice for us and our family is also an honoring of our loved ones who passed a year ago. And I want to bring John and Ramon into the field as I wish you all a sweet Sabbath and encourage you to celebrate summer contemplatively if you can. Much love.